Hey guys, how you all doing? You sexy tubers, you. Welcome to Wednesday, Hump Day. It's Coin Day here, and that doesn't focus right. Hang on, let me show you guys something. It's not my fault. I'm late. It's not my fault. I had to build this. Okay, so that's what happened. I know it looks like the other one. It's in 3D now, so it's just that kind of freaked me out a little bit. Anyway, how are you beautiful tubers doing tonight? I have an echo in here. I hate that. I get some sound paneling. Anyway, Nurse TT, what's going on? Roy Longsinger, Paula Carpenter. My son brought in McDonald's when he came home tonight. So no cooking, but yuck. Hate McDonald's food. Let me tell you what, McDonald's hotcakes. Those are so good. They're not pancakes, they're hotcakes. Puddletown, how you doing? Diana G. I love that look. She's like, hey man, I'm having a good time in my golf cart here. Debbie Moore, how are you? Ella Pate, what's happening? Two awesome dogs. Michelle Smaka. Oh, hey, I've got more artwork I got put up. Miami Spice. Look at you. What's happening, doll? How you doing tonight? Tinkerloo, how are you? You thought I'd forget about you, didn't you? No, I just don't see everybody sometimes. Heidi Bruce, how are you doing? Danny, Rennie, how are you? I used to be young. Hello, chat. Hope everyone is good. Well, you know what? If you can't be good at it. Granny Sandy, what's happening? Linda Zanine. You know, I thought for a second that was your avatar you used to have because you look like a cartoon. It's very cool. Very, very cool. Mary Waltz, how are you doing? Bad Duck. You all talk too much. How you doing, bud? Grandkids Taxis, what's happening? D. Robertson, how you doing, buddy? By the way, your avatar, is that your tint? Lady Tammy. Now the party's here. How you doing, Lady Tammy? What's happening? Linda Lazier, did I say hi to you already? No, you know what? I wish you hadn't said that. I got him. I don't have a drink because I was busy putting this together. It's a whole nother story. Susan York, what's going on with you? I can't sing a tune, so I'm just gonna keep on doing it because I'm uncomfortable now. How's that? I don't even know why I went into a tune. It's up here. Hey, Lady Rider, how are you doing? That's a cool Can-Am. Those things are really neat. Only 61 likes so far. Oh no! We'll get it up there. Thank you, Rennie. Jay Lieb got what's happening. Good night. Good luck tonight, everyone. Yeah, I hope everybody wins, right, Levy? Let's see who else here. Santiago Garcia Jr. How are you? Lee, what's happening? Huh? Lay? Is it Lay or Lee? Am I saying that wrong? You know I'm saying it wrong. I can't say anyone's name correctly. Poor Marine. Hey, bud, how you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. I like that avatar, Mattis. Stop listening. Stop listening. Stop talking. Alexa, stop talking. Sorry, tell me what an air mattress is. I don't even know what an air mattress is. Mrs. C, how's the font? Oh, wait, I shouldn't say anything. You know, they actually had a thing, right? Y'all know that? Happy Days. Big fan of the font. You gotta be cool like Fonzie. But yeah, Mattis, be nice, be courteous, and have a plan to kill everybody in the room. Kathy Hodges, what's going on? No, I don't know. I have no idea. I must be in a good mood. I keep doing everything to sing. Daniel Barry Sports Highlights. How are you doing? Melanie Beeman, what's going on with you? I gotta quit saying what's going on. That makes me sing. Jamie, what's up? Stop listening. There she is. Food Fairy. How are you doing? Food Fairy, I thought about you today. So, Brown Dog, he has been bored. He does not like it. He doesn't understand why it's 95 degrees and Dad doesn't have a constant need to go to like the lake or the ocean or anything he can just go swim in. So he came up to me today and he threw at me his corn thing. I believe you sent that. If you didn't, I apologize to whoever did send it. But this is per the White Rabbit. So and I was thinking about you. I went out front and I was talking to myself like, Food Fairy is so cool. Amy Martin, what's going on? Oh, there she is, Risa Murphy. Risa, you're just like a rock star over here. I don't know why. I love it. I love seeing you here. You're a hoot in the chat. You really make it enjoyable for me. I'm so glad. I'm right then in the middle of all that. I read that the troublemaker Roseman Ranch is here. Waffles never win unless you're at one of those big buffets. You know what I mean? They make them there, those big fat waffles. And it's like you get the whipped cream on them. Some people put strawberries on them. That just seems daunting. But you get that whipped cream, that homemade whipped cream. I was at a place, they had a big metal bowl of homemade whipped cream. Took that sucker and just smack it right on top of that Belgian waffle. I don't like butter on my waffles or especially pancakes. Weird. I put that whipped cream on there, and they had maple syrup that you ladled out of another container that was warm. It was so good. It was so good. I don't remember the next 3 days, but it was good when it happened. It was so good. Audio Coffee, how you doing? Sweet tea, my favorite beverage, and Wendy H, my California girl. How you doing, Wendy H? I hope you took lots of pictures, and you share the ones you can. Oh, Dr. Butcher, what's going on with your tumor that is pouring pus? You guys share sometimes too much stuff. The good thing for you, Doc, is that you are Doc, and we have a couple nurses here. So you might be able to make it. By the way, my toe healed. Oh, I gotta remind. I gotta tell White Rabbit that. My toe looks pretty good. Did I say hi? I just said hi to Audio Coffee. Donna Shepherd, what's going on? Let's see here. What's happening? Oh no. Roseman Ranch was saying hi to everybody. Like she's writing sentences. You gotta see what she says, or it's gonna be trouble. Yo, Phoenix. We love the Phoenix. Rise from the ashes. Become better. awesome. Um, touch your fingers, y'all. Hey, did you guys see the little Elvis otter? I don't know why otters have become part of this thing. Valhalla waits. Hey, dude, what are you doing, man? Because like if you have any insight on Karen Reed, I'll give you 5 minutes if you want to talk about it. We can't interrupt coin pusher night. But we do. I do. Karen Reed's the biggest thing happening. I figured everybody wants to know a little bit about it because we missed out on having Caitlin on Monday. Um, and I don't know what's going to be happening. Tinker Lou is doing great. School is out. I can sleep in and not deal with school stuff. Then Tinker Lou, that means you have to be here every night at 9 p.m. Do you guys catch that? Tinker Lou just made it worse for her. Hey, Kevin Sheely, what's going on? Uh Reza Murphy, boob smasher, 4,000 results are clear. Boom. That's awesome. Let's party. And by the way, thank you for doing that. I mean that too. That's the most important thing anybody could do. Both my parents have had breast cancer. So I am candidate numero uno. However you say it in Portuguese. So anyway, oh, there she is. There she is, causing trouble, going roar like a T-Rex does. What's happening, Big Johnson? How are you? By the way, hang on a second. Check this out. Very first thing on the new deal. See that right there? Hmm, hmm, hmm. That's not, you don't want to look at that. There you go. Check that out. Right there. Hugging on to the new shelves. It is Phineas. Actually, I don't think I can use that name, Phineas. I think it's been used before. A lot of things right here. Hey, BB, what's going on? Let's go, Brandon. All you got to do to win the jackpot is split. Damn you. Oh my gosh. Um, oh, how was it, bud? How was it? So, hey, Squid Pro Quo, how you doing? So, Valhalla, what he's talking about there is beer. No, better. Um, Cruise Dairy Farm, chocolate milk. I gotta catch up to everybody here. Sorry. Um, he just cracked the first of the day. Hey, Brenda Bryant, how are you doing? I've had a very busy week. Very busy week. Is this? Oh, I didn't see you guys last night because I was at the thing. Um, let's see here. What's happening? I miss anybody here. Shane Reynolds, how are you doing, bud? I've not seen anything in your thing. There she is, Lady Autumn Sky. How are the twins? I'm insane. What's going on? I love that. I love the hat. Dave Umberger, it was 70 degrees in Portland today. I use sweaty peeps. But they what 70 in Portland's sweltering. Sweltering. If you guys don't know. When I lived out there every 4th of July, we had we did a whole hog. We had a fire in the fireplace. It was so weird. Wendy Bono's been a member for 3 months. Hey, expert in chat. How is everyone? Wendy, we're doing good. We're doing good. Life is good. Life is pretty good. I got half of my work complete. My housework. I still have to vacuum. So thank you, Big Johnson. I have to vacuum still. Deborah White, how are you? Expert puts whipped cream on his blue waffles. I don't know what a blue waffle is. Oh my gosh, I am so far behind. I am so sorry. Brenda, what's happening? Strawberry waffles smothered in whipped cream, always a win. Gigi Gina, try biggest comeback ever. I think number 98 looks like a necklace. 98 is what we got. Roseman Ranch sent me a clip of all the things we have done. A clip? She wrote them down because Roseman is awesome. I have got, man, I'll tell you what, I want to do a no. Tubers, YouTube, the tubes, the internet. It's a series of tubes. Fawn Mayo, how are you doing? A little late, but yes, made it. Awesome. Donna Ralph, how you doing? Stephen Dean, what's up? 9 p.m. daily night with the expert. Sure thing. 9:05. Okay. Let's not get crazy here. Remember for 10 months. Oh my gosh. Wendy H. We talked about before. You getting back on here with me. We've got to do like a whole Dollywood, like, I'd like to talk to you about it. Just be like, what do you think? Did you have, was it fun? Some of it. But you know what else, Wendy H? I am still trying to get the second part of the video. I had a second video camera trained on everybody. It recorded everything in 4K. Boy, y'all, that takes a lot of time. Holy cow, man. It's like a couple hours. It's like 6 30-minute videos. It's a couple hours each one to load up. And I've got like 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 3 didn't load. And so it's driving me nuts. Like I go back and load 3, finish 5 and 6. And then I've got all this stuff from last night. I want you guys to see the parade and stuff, man. We had a good time. I got to finish chores, streaming all day, pushes barn chores back. Oh, that sucks, man. Well, hey, if you get finished playing with the furry woodland creatures, let me know, man. If you want to say something about Karen Reed, what to expect tomorrow. Puddle Town, hang on a second. Hang on. I'm going slow, man. I'm just
I think we got
Puddle Town says episode 66. Did we not do 66? You know what? Rosemary, do you remember those off the top of your head? We did 66. It feels like we have. I have shells with no truck nuts on it. Why would I have truck nuts? At typos, the difference between a lightning bug and a lightning bolt. Mark Twain. I remember my legal writing professor said that. A legal writing professor was he was the attorney for the Tennessee Supreme Court. So everything that got handed in, all this stuff, he had to check everything. He did it all. And boy, that guy, he always looked worn down, tired. But he was amazing. And for a guy who can barely speak, I did get an A. It's weird, man. It's like like 3 A's and that would be called right there. Hang on, guys. I'm going to turn it off again. VPN just kicked on. Lesko says, where the hell does Lamp go? Lesko. Do you see the lady leg lamp? The lady leg lamp is going to have to be put in a different room. Lady leg lamp has to go to the North Pole to have her leg light relit. Dude, it's the worst thing in the world, man. Like the regular light bulb top, I can replace that anyway. But in the leg, you have to like do stuff and be careful. And before I do any of that, I want to finish getting all this moving around. I don't want to mess anything up. So, but lady leg lamp, don't you worry about that. Okay. That sucker that's awesome. That is awesome. So, hang on a second here, guys. I gotta find my earbuds. They're in the next room. Give me un momento. And why don't we do that? Do I have something cool to sing, play? Um, I feel like I missed something. Where did DJ Radis? He had where did that one go? Mm, yeah, give me a second here, guys. And I will let me go get my earphones. I'm gonna put a DJ Radis song in real quick, okay? And we'll come back and we'll play our stuff and have our good time. And oh, wait a second. He's gonna entertain you. I'll be right back. I gotta get my earphones.
Okay, go for it. What's going
Wait,
on?
how do I do this? I gotta stop camera.
He'll figure it out, y'all. It's got buttons involved. You know how he is. Buttons. What's going on, everybody? What's new and exciting? Let me pull up the YouTube chat real quick. My bad, y'all. I can see it on StreamYard. It's just easier in the YouTube chat for me. Colors and whatnot matter. What's up, everybody? Oh, goodness. Today was such a long day. Such a long day. But it was with good people, and I guess that makes it balance out. I don't know if you guys noticed. I know some of you did. Some of you are there. Myself, Baker, Jamie, mowing the deep end. We've been doing this Karen Reed thing. Not going to lie. I am getting a little bit nervous. Just a little bit. I don't know why it's taken so long to come back not guilty. It should have been not guilty yesterday. I could kind of give him till today just because, whatever, thoroughness, completeness, all that goodness. But by God, I can't imagine why it would be taking until tomorrow. It's starting to make me a little nervous. But the professionals are all telling us not to worry about it. Mark Betterow, he doesn't seem worried at all. Turtle Boy doesn't seem worried at all. I can't imagine that they come back guilty. I don't understand how they could on any of the charges. I'm shutting this off. My eyes can't take it. Sorry. All of the charges that she's charged with are, they all require her to have struck John O'Keefe with a car. And I don't think that they proved that she did that. So I don't think she should be found or will be found guilty on any of the charges. I can't pull up any chats. Darn it. Sorry. You're reading a what tweet and it says guilty? I can't see it.
What's happening?
There it is. That's doink tweet. That stupid heart, man. That stupid heart on YouTube drives me absolutely bonkers.
Really?
Yeah. It drives me crazy. It gets in the way. I can't read the chats all the time. Did you hear anything I was saying?
I came into hearing you say that it should be
not guilty.
Not guilty. But hang on real quick.
Touch down. Paper unbreaded.
Do not gobble blue waffles.
Oh.
Do not do it.
You only live once. Go for it. See what it is.
No. I don't even know.
Make sure you turn on. Make sure safe mode is off and click images. That's what you want to do on that one. I think that's the best way to approach the Googling of blue waffles. It might be a donkey or something. It might be cute.
Bad Duck. I'm assuming those are the ones we have played.
What are those? Oh, the episodes.
The coin things that we have played. And then there's one more I saw in here. Professional Paranormal Research.
Nice. Congratulations.
Awesome. That is awesome.
You know what you get when you're a YouTube member over here? You get cool icons. Bingo.
Oh, I don't have yours up yet, do I?
Oh, my what? Oh, my intro video. A little late for that, ain't
No, your icon.
Oh no! Did you make me
an
icon?
asked for one. Well, you said that you were like, I think I've been here enough to get an icon.
That was like a year ago, bro. That was forever ago.
I know. It's amazing. It just came back around.
Outstanding. Full circle. That's what we call that.
No broken lamp. There's no broken lamp. The lamp just needs a light switch.
When
And
you were
then I
telling the
saw one
story.
more here. Hang on a second. And
Nice.
Wendy Bono, expert, you get a haircut. Looks good. Underpants. Yes, I did get a haircut. Thank you so much for noticing.
Nice.
It kind of sucked though, because you know what? I forgot my phone at home. So I had no way to keep up with Karen Reed. What was going on? I left my TV on. So you guys, I was left on your channel too.
Outstanding. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
It was metric time. I think they get more. They get their viewership stuff. They get
I think
twice
so.
as many.
Yeah. Well, it's the imperial metric. What was that?
Imperial's better.
Are you wearing a Michael Jackson glove?
It is a underpant. Wait, flies over Val's goats and poos on their head till Val says hi.
Hi, bad duck. How are you? I got enough birds pooping on my goats. They don't
Wait a
need
second here. Well, okay, look, this is how this goes. There is a little vaginitis, bad duck asking you about your goats, and then Wendy H, vaginitis. It's like a vaginitis sandwich, and I don't even want to know what that is. I think I
Google
learned
it.
enough about weird stuff. No.
Google it and turn on image search and see what happens.
Use V3 that's in your private search. Oh.
He's talking to me, I think,
Radis.
not you.
Oh, you. Not me.
Yeah, I think he's talking to me. He sent me some stuff today.
Oh, good. So listen.
Speaking of stuff that he sent me.
Yes.
I'm gonna do something. Oh, V3, that is what he's talking about. All right. There you go, private chat.
All right, hang on a second.
Too hip.
If you don't like what is being said, change the conversation.
My eyes are done, bro.
Sunglasses, man. That's why I have. Have you
have
ever thought about the blue blocker kind of? Not the old fashioned like. Anyway, look at this.
Okay.
Wendy H wants to know if you, sir, are too hip to be square.
I don't know how to answer that exactly. I want to tell you about it, but I don't think I can yet. Maybe? I don't know.
You like Huey Lewis on the news?
Why do you have that on your StreamYard?
It's hip to be square.
Yeah, but why do you
like Huey Lewis on the news?
Why do you have that clip loaded on your StreamYard?
Because, man. I don't know. Do you like Huey Lewis in the news?
I like Huey Lewis in the news a lot. Huey Lewis in the news a lot.
Have you ever seen the movie American Psycho?
Wendy says tell him.
I don't know.
Maybe I should. Should I tell you guys?
What's
All right, it's so we're trying to get Huey Lewis on a Lego stream.
That would be so cool.
Wouldn't that be awesome, bro? I don't know if it's gonna happen. We were just talking about it this morning. But we're gonna try. We got a line on it, I think.
Okay, this is like the worst joke ever, right?
What do you got?
Because I just played You Like Huey Lewis in the News.
Yeah.
So you can't use that to say that he's going to.
It's not a joke. That's what. Were you in chat today when her and MLS were bombing me with?
No, I left my phone at home.
They were in chat bombing. He's coming. It's been affirmed. He's coming. Are you for real? How do I not know this? Did I miss a text message or two?
I will buy Fender Lego just to be able to say hi to him. I will buy you a Fender Lego just to be able to say hi to him.
I think it's. I don't know if it's confirmed yet, Wendy. Do you know something I don't? But yeah, we're actually talking about it. We're talking about it. We're working on it. No, not confirmed. Okay, you're just manifesting. Okay. Well,
that was really weird, Wendy. That I have that clip ready to go.
That was really weird. It kind of freaked me
out.
That
was like
why is that on your StreamYard?
Yeah, it's weird. Hey, Joey Foster, how you doing, bud? Stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. T for two is just popping in for the wiggles. That means Zach usually is somewhere around,
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Click the link I put in private chat.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
When I did, it didn't go to anything.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
I like to make sure people get their money.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yeah. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yeah. Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
You might have to download something. How do I send it that way?
Yeah, ask me what I want to do. Open or save as.
Why is it not? Open it.
And Let's Go says, I'm getting a lot of anti-read Twitterers served up to me. Bad juju. Val, send me some more racist jokes to throw the algorithm off.
Beta!
For shame, sir. For shame.
Are you trying to say that?
Go ahead. She's asking a question. Don't be rude. Don't be rude. Don't be rude.
Why does
Be
this
nice to
keep,
Let's Go.
this
Be
keep,
nice to Let's Go.
it keeps opening in media player, so I can't just share my screen. Otherwise, it like
I don't have media player.
hmm,
Let's Go. Is this true, bud? Like that seems very weird.
download link.
By the way, thank you T for two. Thank you, Let's Go, Brandon. I appreciate you guys so much. It is keeps the lights on.
You should really download
It keeps.
You
You know what? I super chatted Valhalla last night, late night. So he went with us to the parade and everything. And afterwards, he had never had. It's a local delicacy in East Tennessee. It's
Yeah.
called Cruise Farm,
Dave-
CRUZE milk, and they are known for their chocolate milk. And I got him some last night. How did you like it?
absolutely delicious. It's nice,
It's amazing how
thick and
chocolatey that
creamy,
is,
and
isn't it?
oh my god, it's so good.
Dude,
was
I
not
poured
prepared.
mine over ice. I was
Nice.
like, it just needs that. It's almost like a chocolate milk cocktail. It's so unbelievable.
It's delicious.
Yeah.
I had a
I'm
big
glad you
giant.
like it. I tried to
quarter-
get him an ice cream cone, but he doesn't like sweets.
I'm not a sweet.
He
guy.
said the only sweet for him is Valkyrie.
Where-
So right in the middle of Gay Street.
we had fun yesterday.
Yeah, it was awesome.
How do I-
I got scolded today because I didn't realize that Mayor Kane was there. Hey, did I say hey to Cranky Granny?
was he really?
Yeah, he was. Right, everyone in that jury is on the interwebs tonight and being carpet bombed with nonsense. Okay, so that's what I want to ask you. So Valhalla, you have been there with the Broken Baker. This has been going on since Dollywood. Y'all, it just I
Before
promise you this will be
Dollywood.
just a few minutes. We'll go right into our shenanigans tonight. But this is such a big thing for so many of y'all. I keep seeing all you guys jumping in and out of the different chats and all stuff. I want to get an update for someone who's been there because doing trials is laborious, isn't it?
Yeah, especially when you're just doing deliberations on
Hey,
top.
Wendy Bird.
Like you're just waiting on the verdict watch. So you got to entertain people with like nothing, no content available for 8 hours at a time.
I kept expecting Baker to send me a link and then like jump off and push me on. Be
Just
like,
checking
you
out.
sucker.
That's awesome.
But because I sat there, I was listening to you guys while doing this Eiffel Tower back here. So, okay, my wife, the beautiful White Rabbit, she has gotten emotionally attached to Karen Reed, and which is a bad thing. And this is what I tell everybody. I think that you've done it a little bit. I don't want to speak for you, but I think you're a little bit. You feel invested in it.
Well,
You
certainly.
feel invested in the way you feel about it.
We're on like week 9 or 10 of this, man. Like this has
Yeah.
been a long process here.
It's Dollywood, man. That was Friday Night Live at Dollywood was May 17th.
And we were doing it before Dollywood. We were doing it before Dollywood, and then
Dollywood
Melissa
was
and
the
Jamie
16th, so it was like
did
the
it for us
14th.
all. Yeah.
Baker flew in on the 14th of May.
And we were doing it for like a week or two before that.
6 weeks, man. It's straight. I know of a trial.
Crazy.
So what my thing is, and I think Baker is kind of the same way. He feels very attached. What I told the White Rabbit today, and let me tell you what, She does not like my questioning. So I read what they supposedly is what they have given the jurors to choose from.
The verdict sheet.
The verdict sheet, yeah.
Okay.
And I do not have it pulled up right now.
I don't think I even have it, but I could probably find it pretty quick.
I saw it on.
It's in Baker's Discord. Give me a minute. Let me see if I can find it. But the charges, there's 3 charges, I think. There's intentional, negligent, and reckless, maybe.
And I promise you guys, I don't want this to go into a legal conversation. I want to show through Valhalla what I would talk to my wife about, and because I want you guys to be careful tomorrow and the next day.
Yeah, here
Because
it is.
it is emotional.
Well, I mean, it was a terrible investigation. It's a very obviously, at the very least, it's a horrible police work, right? At the very least.
As everybody here, as a taxpayer,
Yeah,
just as a human being, let's just go human being. You expect more out of people, especially when you think about Karen Reed is a human being that is faced with something that she, in her normal day-to-day life, this is not something that she goes before. This is not something that you would look at. But anyway, so I've got a verdict slip right here. It says,
I just sent it to you on Discord.
Oh, you did?
I told you that.
I don't pay very much attention.
Thanks, buddy.
Sorry.
Appreciate it.
A guy came to the house tonight, tried to sell us a security system. And
Oh, yeah?
he came here like yesterday and talked to the White Rabbit. He said, "Oh, have you talked to your wife about all the benefits of Vivint?" Right? And I was like, "No, I don't listen to her when she talks." Dude, let me tell you what, you say that to a salesman, and that threw him completely off his game.
I'm sure. I bet he didn't know where to go with that.
And Blue Dog's going nuts. I'm like, I got all the security I need.
Right? That's funny. All right. So I sent you the verdict form, and then I sent you that the same link I sent you in private chat.
All right. Thank you. So let me do this. Let me see here. Let me bring this up. I got it. So what got me, and I may change my mind when I look at this again. So, okay, right here, you've got in the above case, you have not guilty. So if you check 1, it's over.
That's it.
You don't go looking at number 2. You don't
Nope.
go figuring out number 3. You
Nope.
don't say, well, let's see what everybody would say if number 4 was our answer. You're done. And one of the things that got me about this was when I did that mock trial thingy with everybody.
Yeah.
So Shizzy had the jury stuff, right? Like it was their debates and everything. They said not guilty, and then they went on to answer every reason why.
See, and they came back. The defense team brought the judge back and actually addressed that issue. They wanted it to be much more clear, right? Because it says guilty, not guilty for the first charge, and then it doesn't exactly give them an option to be not guilty for the second and third, or third and fourth, or whatever, however you want to.
Well, so that means that you think that she's guilty of one of these other charges.
I don't think that's what it was. I think that because it doesn't say in here explicitly that if not guilty, then she's not guilty of all, or only go to number 3 if she's, you know what I mean, guilty of this and not that, or you know what I'm saying? It's
for
not
me,
very
it's
clear.
implied. So for me, this is implied.
And
so if it's not guilty, you walk away.
And I got that too, right? I got that too. I was on the same page as you, but several people in chat, and I think even Mo on stream was like, I don't know that I would have seen it exactly like that. Like I would have gotten confused or needed more guidance. And I get that, right? You got to make it the same for everybody. It needs to be more crystal clear than what this is. So they had to come back, and she actually, it was crazy because Alan Jackson was mad, obviously. And she's like, we don't do that in Massachusetts. And him and Yannetti were both like, what do you mean you don't do that in Massachusetts? And then she yelled at Karen Reed for smiling. And then when she came back later, like an hour later, she was like, I thought about it, and yeah, I'm going to include a special instruction and make sure they understand. So that was fun today.
So, yeah, all right. So I have another one here. That's what I was seeing if that was. I think it's different. Okay, sorry. What is this one? Oh, it's a sample jury verdict. Okay. So, all right. Well, let's say not guilty. Let's just go with what this was the conversation I had with my wife. Okay. So that's why I wanted to keep this with. And I want you to answer questions because I didn't watch this. I don't know. And she got very passionate about it because, I mean, it's White Rabbit.
She does that.
So if not guilty, I mean, if you think that Karen Reed's guilty, so you have
I do not.
guilty,
I do
but
not.
if you do, if you're a juror,
Yeah.
if this is your choice, guilty of offense as charged. So this is the prosecution gets 100% everything, which is manslaughter while operating a motor vehicle under the influence. And then you can check one or two of the following: manslaughter while operating a motor vehicle under the influence of alcohol, and/or that's weird,
Right.
I mean, because is you check both, or is you check one.
You would think.
You can go over there anytime. Risa, she's I love Risa.
She's been around
Wiki.
in chat lately. I like her.
Yeah, I know, man. This is why I wanted to do this with you, and I thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks for
I didn't ask Valhalla anything. I just saw him in chat and thought, hey, this might work. And then so the and/or part is manslaughter while operating a motor vehicle with a blood alcohol level of 0.08 or greater. So that means those two things are separate. Or you could think they're both of them. So for me, that is a Massachusetts thing. I don't know what operating a motor vehicle under the influence of alcohol, but I'm going to assume that is an assumption, don't do it. But it sounds like if I were to guess, I would say that means you had one drink because alcohol affects you differently.
In the jury instruction, it was a little more defined in the jury instruction.
Okay.
But I don't remember the exact verbiage. It was just jury instructions. I wasn't paying that close of attention. But she did address that, right? She did say something about under the influence means that it impairs your decision making or ability to safely blah 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 blah. I don't know what the difference would be there. I don't know what the difference between under the influence or 0.08 or greater would be.
Well, see, the thing that White Rabbit said was she said she didn't have a blood alcohol content at the scene.
No, they didn't test her at the scene.
So she's fighting out that this didn't happen. I don't know if I want to tell you now or save it for later what I told her, and this was the part that really got her so mad. Let's read through these and then I'll tell you guys. Okay. So 3 is, so if you don't think 2, you go down to 3. Guilty of a lesser included offense of involuntary manslaughter, which means it was an accident, it was negligent, it was what's the other
reckless.
Thank you. God, man. You know what word?
We're on the same page. We're on the same page.
Yeah. Irregardless came to my brain.
Stop it. Stop it.
It's my wife, dude. It's my wife. She poisoned me. So it'd be reckless or negligent. And then you have if you don't think that, I mean, we're really stretching here. You have guilty of a lesser included charge of motor vehicle homicide, felony, OUI, not DUI, OUI. That's operating under influence of liquor, and negligence, which is, and I forgot about that. Negligence is done sometimes in DUI cases, and I forget every state. DUI is.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say DUI law is very tricky because it changes every year. It changes a little bit.
Well, and it changes from state to state, even.
Yeah.
So it gets really complicated really fast for no reason. but it's all kind of the same stuff, right? It's all pretty close. You got to have the alcohol in your system or drugs or whatever. I don't.
Here's a question, and this is for if she was found guilty of one of these on number 4. And see, I think she's going to be found guilty. I have that one already figured out too. But it's the operating under the influence of alcohol versus operating a motor vehicle under the influence of alcohol or operating a motor vehicle homicide. Sorry, I didn't read this thing all the way through. With a blood level of 0.08. So I think that's weird. Those two that signals to me that those two have different sentencing guidelines.
Well, homicide and manslaughter are 2 different things, right?
No, I'm looking at like 4. You see underneath
Right.
there the 2 things underneath there. So this will be like the least of the charges. But they're both written the exact same thing. Just one says under the influence of alcohol, and the other says with a 0.08 or greater.
Mm-hmm.
So that's weird to me. And that's what I'm saying. That tells me that there's 2 different sentencing
There is.
guidelines there. That also tells me, and this is the one I think that I think because of seeing the totality of this whole charade, I think they'll find her guilty of 4-1, which is guilty of a lesser included charge of motor vehicle homicide, operating a vehicle under the influence of alcohol. They're going to say, and I think the jury will find that because juries, you got to remember, they usually like to return a verdict. They feel like they've done their job if they get a conviction.
I don't like that.
Yeah. That's the traditional thought of juries. And that's why that's why defense and that's why like opening and closing arguments are so important for a jury. That's your only time you get to persuade them with feeling and emotion instead of facts. So
That's the exact opposite of what it should be. That's the opening and closing is the only part of the trial that isn't evidence. The only part that you really can't consider as factual reason to. Oh my God, man!
it's a play, man. It's a play. Plays are written. That's why I don't like trials. Every trial is the exact same. It's just a different set of circumstances and different laws, but they're exact same.
I don't like the.
I hate expert testimony because you always have 2 experts, and one of them always says the one opposite of the other.
Okay,
that's why you should listen to this expert.
Well, that's what it's supposed to be, though.
Yeah, but like think about it. If I'm a defense guy, right? I don't have money because I don't have the state's money. The state goes up there and they do this whole person. I'm going to go out there, my closing arguments, and be like, you know what? We didn't offer an expert because our expert would have said everything opposite of what this guy said, because that's how every single trial is. You don't bring in the expert. The prosecution has to show you beyond a reasonable doubt that the facts are punishable by law underneath these statutes.
Well, in this
you don't need
case, it actually happens to be the defense experts were way better than the state's experts by a lot.
The defenses were?
Oh yeah, by a whole lot. They had ARCA. I don't remember what it stands for, but ARCA basically like they're the best of the best, right? They're PhD biomechanic engineers. They designed the NHL safety.
We're getting their Puddle Town
corners, rather smash coins. They redesigned like NHL ice rinks for safety. They know
their stuff.
They designed military vehicles that we use in Iraq, like the seats, so like crash impact seats, so that they move up.
By the way, that's a huge thing.
Yeah,
because when
these guys
first went over,
it gets.
Yeah,
and the FBI got them, right? The FBI is who got these experts in the first place in the federal investigation. And the defense was like, hey, we're going to use you as our experts because you are basically saying that this couldn't have happened. So, but they couldn't tell the jury that they came from an FBI investigation into Proctor and all the corruption. So it was a little weird. They were listed as a separate agency, an entity
Mhm.
that hired them, but they weren't getting paid by the defense, and they made that clear. They made it clear that the defense didn't contact them. Yeah.
How did they get up there?
What do you mean?
Why were they there for the defense?
Because both the state or the Commonwealth and the defense had access to the reports from ARCA.
Gotcha.
So when they got discovery and had all the federal investigation discovery in it, they grabbed those experts that the feds already paid. You stop it. Or are you talking about the Commonwealths? Yeah, the Commonwealth had the Commonwealth's accident reconstruction. Trooper Paul, he has an associate's degree in criminal justice, and his answers included stuff like physics and stuff. And
remember.
I don't know how it happened. It just did. Direct quotes from Trooper Paul.
You know what's funny is that is a lot of criminal stuff, and that's what drives like true crime stuff crazy. Is because there isn't a direct correlation to everything. I saw, the guy that went missing in Nashville, the college student, and they found him in the river, like a month or so ago. They found him in the river with his pants off. And so the Nashville police said it looks like, his pants came off in the current. The guy that started the body farm at UT, he's now retired, but they interviewed him and he said, pants don't come off in rivers. He said, wet pants are like the hardest thing. He goes, it's hard enough to get your pants off when they're dry. You should try taking them off when they're wet.
Well, that's why I just don't put them on.
Yeah, exactly. No pants, right?
Paid for prison.
But anyway, that's how this stuff is. Like it was eating everybody up. It's like, well, how are his pants off? It's just sometimes it just happens. But it's I don't know. It's what it is. So this is what got my wife all upset today. I say all upset. She's not all upset. But she comes in and I said, they're going to convict. And you remember, this is what I said. I said, it's going to be, it's going to be the 4-1. They guilty of a lesser included charge of motor vehicle homicide, felony OUI, liquor and negligence. See, negligence is leaving him in the snow. Motor vehicle homicide by operating a motor vehicle under the influence of alcohol. Wait a second. Do you have to have the second part? Did we figure that one out?
The more I look at this, the more
to complete 4, do you have to have like the 1 or 2 part added there?
I think so, because that's the higher charge, right?
Oh, yes, it's check 1 or both. Okay, I got you. Okay. So what I said to her was, I said, did Karen Reed drink anything that night?
Probably. They have her on. They have a receipt with a couple of drinks on it, and they have her on camera. It looks like she's probably drinking a little bit. Yeah.
Did she ever admit to it or anything?
She didn't take the stand. I mean, I don't remember exactly all the statements she made, but
they had bartenders up there too, correct?
Yeah.
Did any of the bartenders say they sold her alcohol?
Well, yeah. I mean, they have receipts, and they've got her on video. Grabbing drinks from the bartender across the bar.
So I don't know how that affects the statute, because my rabbit was arguing that doesn't prove she actually drank alcohol.
It didn't exactly, but you could probably make that connection.
Well, see, that's what my thing. I said, was she drinking? Did she have something to drink? I mean, and let's say, maybe this under the influence, that could be she has a new prescription.
Everybody, yeah, she could be on medication. She does have a autoimmune. She's got like Crohn's disease or something.
Yeah.
So that could go both ways, right? With Crohn's disease and that kind of stuff, she might have been extremely careful with her alcohol consumption because it could have done terrible things for her, right?
So this is what Tinker
And
Lee was
that's
just
yes,
saying. What I'm
100%.
thinking. Everyone said she was drinking,
Nobody
but no
said
one
she
said
was
she was
drunk.
drunk. You don't have to be
Several
drunk.
people said she wasn't intoxicated. She wasn't slurring her speech. She wasn't stumbling. She didn't act drunk, look drunk, sound drunk.
That's so well, that was my thing. I was like, did she have anything to drink? Because we know the next day she did, or she tested for it.
Right.
Then
The next day.
yeah. Then the second thing was, I was like, did she drop John O'Keefe off?
Yes.
So that puts her at the crime scene.
Sort of, yes.
So those were my two things. So that is what, to me, reading 4:1, that's what that says.
So
She was-
when you look at the requirements for these charges, I saw it earlier and I don't remember where, but it had like the breakdown, of this must occur for this charge. These 4 things must occur for this charge. These 4 things must occur for this charge.
Yeah.
And all of them
You
include
have to satisfy all the elements.
there you go. All of them have, she struck him with the car. And that's the one element that they can't possibly prove on any of them. I don't think personally, after, being involved in this for so long and
Well,
blah,
that's
blah,
where
blah.
I'm seeing.
In fact,
I'm not involved in this case. I haven't been watching. I know like Caitlin brought me up to speed last week. And then just us talking about it this week and stuff. And when White Rabbit got very defensive today, I was like, this is something I'd like to talk about. I think everybody would enjoy this a little bit before we start pushing coins. Because this might be tomorrow. And, again, man, I can't imagine what Karen's got to be going through tonight. How does she go to bed? How does John O'Keefe's family feel? I don't care what anybody says. If a guilty verdict doesn't do 100% closure.
No. Well, no, not at all. The O'Keefes, I don't think the mom is gonna ever come around. I think that she's just at that stage of life that's the woman that killed her son, and it will always be that way no matter what.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
I think so. Because when Jackson in closing mentioned
Thank you, Michelle
that he got
Russo.
10 memberships, awesome.
I missed it going by. I'm so sorry, Michelle. Sorry. And I'm sorry, Baha. I didn't mean to cut you off.
You're good.
Michelle is awesome. She's absolutely awesome.
That is awesome. When Alan Jackson in closing mentioned that he was beaten, she visibly shook her head. She was like, also, that whole like McAlbert's clan, I guess, has some connections to the mom. Like they're connected and for decades and whatnot, I guess.
I asked that a while back. I was like, why would anybody want him dead?
Lots of reasons.
See,
Lots of reasons. The ATF agent at the bar was trying to hook up with Karen Reed. And at the very end of the camera, there's when they were leaving, there's something that happens. There's some interaction where Higgins starts pointing and getting very animated towards John. And one of the Alberts grabs him by the arm and kind of, stops him from going over there. And you can see John O'Keefe at the bar kind of getting a little antsy. Like something happened there. And then Higgins texted him and was like, "You coming?" So it kind of sounded like Higgins might have called him out and been like, "Yeah, man, you want to throw down," or something along those lines, right? He was trying to holler at Karen Reed, and there's text messages, and Karen and him, I guess, kissed at one point. And Higgins or John O'Keefe likely knew about it because he had cameras everywhere and ring cameras and stuff. And I guess
I pulled this up because I wanted to say, Xterra Bill, you need to be right here watching with Valhalla or Broken Baker. Legal Vices, he's got enough people watching him. You got to be here with our buzz.
Shout out to Broken Baker, by the way, who had, by the time we ended the stream, something like 25,000 views on the stream today. Shout out Broken Baker. Good job,
This
brother.
morning, man, he has an unbelievable size of viewers in there, and
Yeah.
then
We kept basically 2,000 people watching us almost all day.
that's awesome. That's
Yeah.
awesome. You guys are doing great, man. Congratulations. Speaking of, I want to say I did hear those of you that haven't been following, Mo in the Deep End has been helping out over there,
Yes,
and
she has.
yeah, she could you think you could explain what she was talking about, the good incest?
I don't know nothing about that, bro.
She said this today, y'all. She said it's not even the good kind of incest. And Valhalla goes,
I almost died, bro.
oh my gosh, it was hilarious. Valhalla's the only one who's like 100% energy, okay? And he's like listening, he's like, whoa. And I'm listening to this and I'm going, good incest. Oh, okay. Well, that's how she got so many kids.
We have so much fun, y'all. Me and Baker are buddies, right? Expert, you've
Yeah.
seen you've spent a lot of time with both
Oh,
Baker
yeah.
and I. We get along great. We're pretty funny. We got the military connection thing, and we go back and forth, and it's a great time. Mo added in there, and Jamie, of course, is always awesome. And Mo added in there gives it that little zest of like sarcasm and deadpan that just makes it perfect. It's a great charisma thing we got going on over there right now. Y'all should come check it out if you haven't yet.
I love Lady All Sky's like, wait, she is in the north, just for the record.
She is.
Oh my gosh, look who's here. Oh my gosh,
Rubia.
look at that picture.
Hi,
Now, listen,
Rubia.
you guys understand Rubia's been on stream with you. I want you to know Rubia's mine.
She
Okay?
said that you're the only one she's streamed with. She was like, "Yeah, I've streamed with
her.
Expert."
I absolutely love her to death. And
She's
if
awesome.
you have a chance to ever talk to her, take that opportunity. She is incredibly smart. You know what I do around her?
Huh.
I smile a lot and don't say anything because I'm terrified.
She
She's,
came on and she specializes in the exact brain injury that John O'Keefe suffered.
Mhm.
And she came on once we found that out and explained that it's almost impossible to get that any other way than getting the crap beat out of you.
That's so wild. That's
Yeah.
so wild. Oh, I didn't expect you to cut off there. I was like, oh great, I lost my stream.
Sorry, Ms. Valhalla popped in and he offered me popcorn.
Oh, she's awesome.
She's
awesome.
She sure is.
So White Rabbit did not like my analogy. I was like,
I don't either.
I said,
think
did
it's
she have
crap.
anything to drink? And she kept saying, she's like, well, you can't prove she had. I was like, I didn't ask that. Did she have anything to drink? And then, of course, now after talking to you, I mean, we all agree there might be that seed of doubt for that. But let's go with she did drop him off at the place. That puts her in the location. And I said, did she drop him off? And she's like, well, there was, and she kept going, there was all these other things. And I said, you have to answer. I'm just asking a yes or no question. And come to think of it, I think we haven't talked very much since that.
Don't let the Karen Reed trial break up your marriage, man. Don't do it. Don't do it.
This is why you don't get invested. But yeah, I think. Do you think tomorrow there might be a verdict? Do you have any hints?
I would think so. So when they came in today,
do it, Mary.
When they came in today, yeah, I'll get out of you guys' hair pretty soon. Sorry. When they came in today, the jury almost immediately sent like a request to the judge and said, I have to catch a bus at like 4. Can we please get out of here in time for me to catch a bus? And they did that, obviously. But what that tells me, and at first I got nervous, right? At first I was like, oh my God, they're going to be, why are they planning on being there all day? What are they going through and checking? What are they confused about? But I do think that at this point, it's impossible to not notice the attention, right? There's 3,000 people outside of the courthouse in the morning. They have to know that this is a big deal case. And I think that the jury is doing their due diligence and just making sure that they have reasoning for the not guilty. I think that's what they're doing. And I could be wrong. like I said, I was getting, I'm getting a little bit nervous, but that's just because I'm kind of anxiety riddled anyway.
Everybody say hi to Zach real quick.
What up, Zach? How you doing, buddy? He's been holding me down over there the whole time.
Dude, yeah, he's awesome, man. He's
He is.
awesome. He's an Iron Man. He might actually be training for Iron Man the way he
Ooh.
works out. Well, listen, man, that's I was gonna say is like you just getting invested in these things. There's no point to. I mean, I know you spend so much time in everything else. It's natural to. But you have to remember that at the end of the day, the jury is its own people, and we are all going to continue to. We're going to wake up the next day, and we're going to have good time. We're going to have fun. We're going to do our stuff, and but you also see though how important it is to make sure that you vote for the district attorney. You need to know
Yes.
who your DA is.
Your local elections are so important, y'all. You need to pay attention to who you're putting into these small position offices that actually have an impact on your life. There's
Absolutely.
my PSA.
Hey, dog. Yeah, you need to know who is there, and you also, it's just be part of your community. Like in a good way. If you haven't done a police ride along, you guys really should do it. It is a different world. It is a different world, and police departments they need volunteers too, and everybody needs good people. And was it Benjamin Franklin Valhalla that said? All it takes for evil to take over is for good people to not do anything.
No.
Well, it's somebody cool.
Yeah, I think it was. Hold on. Einstein, maybe. I think it was Einstein. All that it takes for evil to triumph is for good men to do nothing. I think it was. I don't remember exactly, but the quote's a good quote. It's one of my favorite quotes.
Oh, look at this. Can someone else tell the expert the verdict slip was changed, and we were looking at the original and there's
Yes.
a new one.
Yes, because that original one had problems, so they redid it.
Do we know what the
And
new one looks like?
I don't have it, but I do know that the new one basically makes it much more clear that if not this, then not this. You know what I mean? It's a much clearer version of. It takes out a lot of the confusion, which was the whole argument that Ellen Jackson had this morning, and Bev denied, and then thought about it, came back, and said, "Yeah, okay, you're right."
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, that's when Karen Reed snicker or whatever and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Man, it's I don't know.
Well, and her commenting on Karen Reed's snicker, it creates an appellate issue in itself, right? It's a clear argument for bias, and obviously nobody wants to go to appeals. Appeals are for losers. I'm really disturbed by your Michael Jackson gloves. I don't know what the hell's going on there.
They're hander pants. See that?
Oh my God, they're briefs.
Yeah, they're hander pants.
Why do you have those?
Chat sent it to me.
Outstanding, chat.
Yeah, you have to have these for the coin pusher videos.
Do they make them in? Do they make
Larger
them in
size?
or thongs? Get the G-string version of those bad boys. That's what I'm looking for. I want you to send experts some leopard print G-string hander pants. We'll call them hander thongs. That's what we need, y'all.
Oh man, hey,
Make it
you know
happen.
what? We need a verdict, man, so we can get
Yes, we do.
focused on 4th of July.
Bro, I'm so tired of waking up early for this stupid.
I bet so.
Oh my God, I'm so tired of it. Lally, I gotta listen to Lally every day. It's driving me nuts, bro.
Dude, I've been dying, man. I need to go get some fireworks. We gotta do some
Right?
stuff, man. We got tans to work on.
I told everybody
good
today that we've got me and White Rabbit got a tan challenge going on, and I'm sitting here on the computer instead of sitting at the pool. It's driving me nuts.
Well, listen, Valhalla, thank you so much for coming on. You're more than welcome to hang out while we push coin.
I'm gonna go hang out with my lovely wife is what I'm gonna go do.
Hey, tell her that she is awesome, and thank you, and thank her for sharing you with us. And hey, man, thanks for coming out last night. That was a lot of fun, dude.
Absolutely,
that was a lot of fun.
It was.
We were trying to
was
explain to our hairstylist the humble. Was it Humble Hog?
Bro, that place was phenomenal. That's what I ate.
That
I ate
was-
the leftovers for lunch today. It was so good.
That was some good barbecue. Melissa Joy, thank you so much. 10 memberships.
Outstanding,
You know what this
Melissa.
means? I'm gonna have to get in Discord.
You should. Can you play that other link I sent you? You should. You're gonna like it. I'm gonna put. It's already downloaded on my StreamYard. I'm gonna use it. You're in it. I'm in it. Baker's in it. And it's your style, buddy. DJ Radis sent it.
Why did I lose? Oh, because you know what? I'm dumb. I'm going back to the app. All right, is this how do I do this? You want to allow downloads. So I have to download it.
I can't get it to open in a new browser because I'm computer illiterate. Otherwise, I would just share my screen.
All right, let's see how this works out here. I gotta get rid of some. I'm gonna get rid. Hey, this is gonna be the last time. I'm gonna get rid of this one.
Come on, the expert. We're going to Dollywood.
I don't think I've ever seen that one. That was pretty okay.
Yeah, I know. I gotta get rid of it.
It's okay. This one's better. You're gonna like this
Dollywood's
one
over.
way better.
Dollywood's over. Okay.
You're gonna like this one way better. I promise. I wouldn't steer you wrong, buddy.
What is? What's the name of it?
It's a
I
Wiggles.
messed up. Oh yeah, there you go.
Wiggles V3 version 3, maybe.
There it is. All right, it's uploading.
Shout out to DJ Radis.
Yeah, DJ Radis is awesome. All right, here we go. Here we go. This is, you know what? DJ Radis, is this for Zach? Do we need to say, hey, this is for Zach?
It's so good. I'm so happy about it. It's on my StreamYard already. I uploaded it immediately when I saw it.
Dude, I love that. DJ Radis.
I told you would, bro. I told you would. He gave it to me. I'm sharing it with you. It's gonna be great.
Dude, you guys got to subscribe to Radis if you haven't. Also, be sure and support our buddy Valhalla. Tomorrow, 9 a.m.
8:50, 9 a.m., something like that. Yeah, we'll be doing the deliberation coverage on Verdict Watch. And we have fun, man. We have a lot of fun over there. Y'all come hang out with us. This Friday, I'll probably be on FNL. Saturday, I have a Lego stream scheduled with Max Murrah. That's going to be awesome.
Crazy, dude.
Max Murrah is one of the most interesting people on the internet, hands down. Then Sunday, me and Diva are starting a new stream. We're calling it Dual Art Challenge, but DUEL, not DUAL. And it's going to be, we're going to paint, we're going to do some different art versions, formats, and we're going to challenge, we're going to add a little spice to it, right? We're going to switch up media halfway through. We might change paintings in there and start finish each other's and the whole,
right? That's what I heard.
Well, that could be on the wheel. I don't know. We're going to
Yeah,
do
the
like a
wheel
random
of destiny.
generator. We'll see what happens.
Wheel of Destiny.
We'll see what
Melissa
happens.
Joy, thank you so much. Valhalla, thank you so much. Tomorrow,
Absolutely.
8:59 a.m.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Valhalla's out.